It's your boy Be Breathing. You locked in with VMR Radio. Don't touch that dial. Breathe.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Big Cookie.
It's your boy Be Breathing.
Hey, yo, this is Jay Rich.
And we the future. And you're listening to VMR Radio.
DJs, pick up your phone. I'm on the request line.
Your request.
Yeah, man. Yo, man, hold on, man. Y'all got to turn them radios up. Y'all got to turn them up. Turn them radios up.
Your request.
Shalom and welcome to the Request Live Show. The reason you are Mondays while everybody else is hating them. Yes, it is another Monday night. How do you who? We are here on the old platform. So if you're listening on a new platform, you're probably not going to hear me say this, but come on back over here. We're going to send a message, let you know where we at. But in the meantime, between time, how do you who? The Miss Fakar is with me. Lady V.
Yeah.
Richie Rich.
You.
Hey. And Bang to the Kadash Boogie is out fighting nature. And should be with us shortly.
With no wrath.
Should be with us shortly.
With no wrath.
With no wrath.
With kindness.
Yes. Yes. So how was y'all day?
It was long and drawn out, but we here though.
Uh-oh.
Finally here.
What you mean long and drawn out?
It was just out there running. They had to go to RCM for a little bit. Sat there for a couple hours, so
What's RCM?
I think I got in like an hour before we start. That's
What's RCM?
Right Choice Motors over in Covington, Georgia.
Oh,
where you get your car fixed for the free ski.
No.
Oh, that's right. We don't approve. We
No,
don't
advertisement. It ain't free. It ain't free. Please don't listen to me, y'all. Everybody go run out there like, I need my car fixed.
Everybody that car coming. Yeah.
Right. It's not free, y'all. I gotta say.
On ZMR Radio.
ZMR does not endorse my statements. The hell's on my own accord.
Thank you.
Because we do not. Maybe we can partner with Right Choice, perhaps do some giveaways, but right now
that's his own shenanigans.
Yeah, that's his own stuff. We ain't got no partnership right now other than say make the right choice, okay?
That's it.
Covington, Georgia, Pace Street, right down the street from the courthouse, okay? Make sure your license in order, then go ahead and hit up Right Choice Motors. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't want to buy, you can rent, but that's a whole nother situation. And we get you with the right people, you know what I'm talking about? Just hit us up, ZMR Radio. That's the affiliation. That is the affiliation, folks. We got a plethora of businesses. We got folks that can give you massages. We got folks that can get your car clean. Whether you're in Tennessee or Georgia, we got you covered. You know what I'm talking about? You got something, you're bored, want to look at some crime stuff? Hit up Patrol Blue. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Don't forget our housing division.
Who that?
I said, don't forget our realty people.
Yes,
one
we got Faith
Records.
P. Yes, Faith P Realty. You want to know how to not kill a chicken in your route? Check out your
Backyard Farm.
Homestead. There it is. Kill them with kindness. Saute them later. You know what I'm talking about?
That's it.
Put them on the grill. Get a few things going.
You are sick.
Oh,
y'all not gonna let that man lay down that statement. Don't kill him in a rag.
He wants
that
man
there he is.
The doggo chicken in his rail. We were talking about the chicken with kindness and saute them little.
Hey, why you keep both of you living online? When you cook something, you gotta offer it up to all of us too. You cooking that steak, trying to boast
that man,
you always say like, yeah, look at this. I'm like, you ain't gonna offer that?
We know how the internet works. We know that.
No, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
Don't let this man pressure you, okay? Don't let this man pressure you. We
Bro
know.
owes
We
me.
already know
He owes
this.
me some cookout food.
Yeah, no,
Man,
I got you, man. You know, I'm still just brushing up my skills. I'm trying to get back at it because I get
Hibachi.
discouraged easy. Like when I make something that's not that good. Yeah, you know, when it ain't
Listen,
that good, I'll get kind of discouraged. You know, and then
don't
I
get
don't
quit
let.
for a
discouraged.
second, and
Let
I come
it
back.
motivate
So,
you to try again and do better.
Yeah, that's
Like, let
it.
me tell y'all
yeah,
straight up. He posted something earlier. He said it was evil. I think they're adorable. Okay. I don't care how
yes,
many of the plants they eat up, but that's what they're supposed to do. The horned worm.
yes,
It
the
truly evolves into a
tomato
moth.
hornworm.
Yes. The moth
Oh
is
wait,
like,
is he that your crop?
Well, every now and then, you know, the later it gets in the season, you know, everything got a time pretty much. Like my zucchini plants just got destroyed by what they call vine borers, squash vine borers. Like it happens pretty much like clockwork every year. So the zucchinis
Mm.
are done for now until I grow some more. They already, you know, those they lay eggs on the base of the plant, and then when they hatch, they go into the plant and pretty much crawl through, suck the water, stop it from getting water, and they just get bigger, bigger, and bigger till the plant die.
Mm.
That's that. Yeah, and the tomato hornworm, like she said, is like it's like a caterpillar, and just it blends
it's
in with the
beautiful.
tomato plant so well. You can't see them at all until some people use a black light at night to see them, but you can actually, if you're looking at your plants daily, and you'll see the droppings, and if you just look up, normally you'll see them right there, but to the quote unquote naked eye, you can't really see them. They blend in very well,
Let me tell you something. Okay. You were talking about you was gonna feed it
and I
to
did.
the let me tell you, I know this gonna sound weird because we people, okay? And yes, I do know it's not clean, and no, I don't want to eat them. But at the same token, if they were clean, let me tell you something. That's like the Timon and Pumbaa grade grub. That
Oh yeah,
stuff,
they big.
they juicy. Okay, they
but
are
but
juicy.
even the
Hakuna
even
Matata,
He said they juicy.
but even the vine borer little larvae, they get pretty thick too. I fed them to the chickens as well. So
chickens over
Mm.
there living it up, trying not to get killed by rab. That's what
yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be kindness, but it's happening. Either this
no,
week or next
do
week,
it.
God willing, we'll see. But
How
it's
about
happening.
can we let the people decide?
Nope.
Oh, there it is. We
Ooh.
tried.
If the people decide
All the
they
people
gotta
decide they
donate.
decide. Oh yeah, that's not
If the people decide they gotta donate to me personally every week to keep them alive.
yeah.
So
We'll have to
Every week, good. I was
we'll have
about
to
to say the one
we
time
already
donation.
yeah, it's room and
that's
board. They eat. You know.
that's gonna be done. Oh, it's funny that you said room and board. Very interesting. So I married somebody like me, okay,
Mm.
that knows a whole lot of loosely saying useless facts. Do you
Useless.
know what room and board actually means?
Enlighten us, cause I don't.
Does anyone have any
No, but
idea
I'm
what?
sure you're gonna tell us.
Yeah, but I want to know if y'all know first. I find it interesting.
I never even
I
thought of like
think what
even
it
think
is
about it.
allegory.
It's not an
I know
allegory.
it's allegory for
No,
something.
it's not. It's a
This
literal
man, you just
thing.
want to use that word.
Room.
So, room and board is a literal thing, and the origin of that saying came from when people rented rooms from people. The room, of course, was the room, and the board was somewhere for them to eat. Because back in the day, there, I'm not exactly sure what's up on your side, dear. You may want to try us on YouTube. If you're on Telegram and you're using an iPhone, but you're not using Apple headphones, then that's why you wouldn't hear anything if that's your situation. And if you can't hear, you're not gonna hear me say none of that. So as I was saying about room and board. So correct. Detail. Check out Two Mics and a Mile on Thursdays on YouTube. If you don't mind no other day, make sure you mind on Thursdays. It is
Yeah.
board is for the food because back in the day, people didn't sit at tables. They literally had a board. They would sit in a chair or sit on the side of their bed, put a board on their lap, and eat there. So, room and board, if you're paying for room and board, that's what you were paying for. You were literally paying for a room and a literal board to be able to eat on.
Why do you know that fact though? That you
Because
look
I
up.
said, because he and I were having a conversation, and he was like, "What does that even mean?" He was like, "I bet it's got something to do with food." And when I looked it up, it did. It had to
Mm.
do with the fact that yes, the origin of it was literally a room and a board for you to be able to put on your lap and eat. So
I
when
would have never
something
guessed boy
that
had something to do with food.
me either, but he
It's
did.
interesting though.
It definitely is. So that like we have all these random sayings and we don't necessarily always know the origin of it. Like pot to piss in or wonder to throw it out of. Like that's a literal thing. Like people used to literally urinate in buckets and pots and throw it out the window.
Mm.
So if you didn't have a
What
pot,
about the cat? What about the cat in the bag?
cat
Yeah,
in the
I used
bag,
to do that back in the day.
used to piss in a pan and throw it out the
Yeah, but I said
window.
doing that now.
That is horrifying. That's
I
horrifying.
don't think I threw it out the window, but yeah, I was a nigga, man. I did nigga stuff.
You poured it right where people walk at. Where'd you pour yours at, Kev?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I don't remember, man. I said I'm pretty sure I've done that. I done nigga stuff. Like I said,
Oh,
but we're gonna keep diving into my past. Nobody else deserves anything. And y'all act like and then y'all act like I'm the worst man alive when I say I did certain things, so y'all can
man,
forget it.
you done stole food. Yeah, you the worst.
That was
Worst man
it.
ever, man.
That was it.
See you at
It's some more.
He's like, you did what? Like, I'm like, goodness, hold on. I just
Yeah, we focus on you.
nobody asked. You the one was like, yeah, I used to do that. Like, what do you expect us to be like? Oh, okay, and just keep going
I
back.
Yeah, I suppose
mean,
you
I'm
act
just
like it's
saying
regular.
because I can't. No, because I don't want to be like, let's say, man, how people do that, man? That's crazy. I can't say that. So I'll be like, oh, okay,
Oh,
you know.
you're right. But the
Man,
cat
guilty as
out of the
charged.
bag, the idiom cat out of the bag likely originates from the practice of dishonest merchants in the
Originates.
past. That's what the word is.
You
It
just said it kind of
originates,
funny.
but you put two words, originate, like you put them two. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
No, yeah, it
You know
was.
what I mean. Leave me be. Nah. So it
You
comes
you supposed
from.
to guess it, Wiz, and you weren't supposed to look it up.
Oh, I have no guess for you though. But and
Oh,
even
okay.
what it is, I could tell you that none of us would have guessed it. So the dishonest
What, cat out of the
merchant,
bag?
correct.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it is before I say it?
No, I know exactly what it is because once you get a cat out of the bag, you're not putting it back in there.
What does that mean though? What do
Cat
you
had no idea where it came from.
think is
I
freaking
don't know where it
hilarious?
came from. I don't know where it came from, but with me having a cat now and just knowing how they are,
Oh
there's
yeah.
no way if you get a cat in the bag and he gets out, you're not putting it back in that bag. It's not
Is
happening.
that referring to more so of a secret type
Oh,
thing?
No, so
No? Okay.
it was a dishonest merchant in the past who would try to deceive buyers by substituting a cat for a piglet when selling livestock in a bag. So you would go to buy livestock, you would go to buy a pig, and they've been sold you a cat. So when you open the bag, the cat's out the bag.
Hey, cat's out the bag.
I'm just
So what the
about how the cat just chilling in the bag though
Man,
like
I
that.
bet you he came out fighting too.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, I know he came out clawing.
yeah.
He just sitting in the bag.
Oh yeah.
Because it's hard. Like, even if you watch, I don't know if
hold
anyone
on,
has
wait a
ever
minute.
seen.
Wait. Cats make all kind of noises. You mean to tell me you got confused? You
Hear
got a
me.
cat noise confused with a pig?
Hey, I'm just a messenger. The only thing I could think of is that they drugged them. That's the only thing that I could think of. Because even with if you've ever watched when people how can you mistake a cat's meow for a pig? Hear me out. I think the cat would have had to have been sedated because even
Right.
if you look at recent
Unless they was
videos,
in Asia.
oh my god,
No,
we
there
do
wasn't
not
no Asian.
condone this. This was a good show, y'all. It was nice
Oh,
talking to
hold
y'all.
on, hold on, hold on. No, we're not doing that.
Yes, we are. Because
You
if
don't
I
ran
say
down
something,
Mexico.
I was gonna say if I said something south of the border, then it's a bit of good show. But you go to Asia, talk about folks eating cats, and everything is good.
Look, I did not say that.
What you
I did not
insinuating?
say that.
Exactly, it's the insinuation.
I don't know what that I don't know what that means
Oh, that
completely, so I'm
ain't
not
gonna
even gonna say I
know.
did that.
Completely, it's basically you saying something without saying something. It's a form
Boy
of
knew what that meant.
subliminal
How you
speech
explain that to that man?
because he said he
I
didn't fully
said
know.
completely.
Yeah, he said he didn't completely know. So it's
Oh,
basically
okay.
just subliminal messaging or saying something in your speech without saying
Yeah,
something.
I did that.
In the
I
streets,
did
they'll say
that.
throwing the
Now
rock
you
behind
did
your head.
it. Shit.
Yeah. And that's what they say in the streets. But if y'all ever have watched like when they do the campaign to go get like the stray cats so they can neuter and spay them, has anybody ever seen those?
Did you call it spay?
No, they you do spay them, neuter and spay.
I thought it was spade, like spades the game.
It's
It's
definitely
spade.
spades, like spades.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I was just like, I'm like,
I mean,
oh,
I could be wrong. I ain't gonna fight y'all.
oh, yes, but no,
See,
yeah,
add
but
that
yeah,
to
don't
unit.
they sedate them first?
No, hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Why am I looking at it and it's spay? SPAY. Y'all not, you know what? I'm gonna get my
What?
self
I was
esteem
wrong
up.
this whole time.
My self
Yep,
esteem is gonna
yep.
get elevated.
Me
You
You
too.
always
too.
Me
wrong.
too.
Exactly.
Ooh.
You too. Cause I'm like, I know it's
Yeah, I
spaying.
should go agree on something. Yep, we wrong.
No, it's spades. No, we said.
Definitely
Man,
spay.
I thought it was spade the game my whole
No,
life.
it's spay. Spaying is the removal of a female animal's reproductive organs, ovaries, and uterus.
Let me
Neutering is
try
when they
to
snip,
mess it
snip,
up.
snip the sack.
Man, they pronounced it wrong this whole time. Had me saying the wrong stuff.
It's all right.
Well,
Y'all
you
making
ain't
this.
alone.
I appreciate it.
Mr. Mittens.
You ain't alone.
Mr.
Mr.
Mittens.
Mittens. Mr.
It's
Mittens.
Let's
has,
go.
has Mr. Mitten
Mr.
been
Mittens
neutered?
about to
Nah, Mr. Mittens ain't been neutered
no,
at
not at
Oh
all.
all.
yeah.
That joker got his whole Christmas
Nah, nah,
bag.
he ready.
Yeah, you
He
ready?
ready.
What?
He ready. He ready. So
In the words of
any
how do
cool
we
cats
get
any cool cats out there, female cats out there that's interested in,
like they listening.
here?
Yeah,
Exactly.
y'all come over.
yeah.
Ah,
He can hunt. He can hunt,
he
That
hold
man
his
gonna
own.
put up a
Yeah.
Christian Mingle profile.
That's it.
That's
They on
true.
their way. They on their way now.
You know. He light skinned, in the cat world, orange cat, light skinned.
Catching the cab.
Oh
But
my
now I was saying he
god.
about to there's
Riley is
a sparrow's nest in my pear tree.
uh-oh.
And this joker, yeah, he about to get him. Yeah, he about to
They
get him.
don't know who they're messing with. They don't know who they're
Yeah.
messing with. But that's beautiful though. Because I would think that he would be a little bit domesticated, which he isn't. Um, but yeah, he's a pretty I'm very proud of him. He went over there and flourished.
Yeah,
His
he's
people
He
like a
are
like
really
only
mix.
looking for him.
child. Like, yeah, I'm proud. He came out my house and he flourished.
No, he really
Look
did. He
at
did, but he's doing really good over there. Now his
him.
like for like maybe about a week, his mama was through our yard looking for him. She really
Oh,
was.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the funny thing about it is I would tell my husband, I was like, I want to go tell him he's in a better place. Because from her perspective, he's
He's a
probably
better
from her
place.
perspective, he did. Because he literally is. You know how they'll
Mhm.
say, you know how people will die and they be like, oh, they're in a better place. It was just
Right.
the funny, like the irony of it, because he really is. He's in a better place. When he was roaming our yard, he was eating chicken scraps. And I went and bought him some cat food. And once I got him some cat food and would leave it, then he really started getting a little aggressive. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you can't be doing this. And then
Mhm.
Lil was like, yeah, I need me a field cat. And I'm like, this is great. And I already know you're gonna treat him right. So there it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
We went over there, went from eating dry food and wet dollar store food to lamb and
oh
all
yeah.
Mm,
stuff.
lovely over there.
Over there, sophisticated
Lamb
hunting
chops,
pairs.
oxtails, and and chicken kidneys and hearts and stuff.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
he would
As
never
he
got
said, more
squirrels,
life.
more life for a
165
kitty
points.
roaming the streets for a stray cat. You better be spayed. Cause he back to
Yeah.
the house, boy. He going back to the house. He going back to the house. But any hurdle, I forgot. Gotta pay bills. Welcome to the Request Live Show. The reason you are Mondays, while everybody else hates them. Check out your screen. You can look at those social media handles. As of July 17th, the only ones that will probably still be standing are going to be X, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as YouTube. Check out the bottom. Kadasamar.bandcamp.com. That is going nowhere. Hot vittles on demand just for you. Make sure you leave a couple coins. A few dollars are preferred for the artists as they do put their all into it. And your appreciation is greatly appreciated. Yes, I did say the same word in two different forms. Check us out. Facebook. Instagram, Spotify, said that. But most of all, Cash App, ZMR Radio, simple as that. Give the gift that keeps on giving. We take it, we give it back to the people. And as you can see, we grow with the rest. Now, tell a friend to tell a friend as of July 17th, we will no longer be on this type of platform. We will, if you have not already downloaded the app, or found the website we will be utilizing, there will be QR codes on the ZMR site until that day. That way, no one can say, "Hey, I didn't know." You got no choice
Mhm.
but to know. So, check out one of those QR codes when they are posted. There will be a QR code for you to download the Android app as well as the Apple app, and then a QR code for you to go to directly to the site itself. Now, this is also you can utilize it through Roku. You can download the Live 365 app. That is the platform we will be moving to or have moved to. You will be able to or can download that on Roku as well as CarPlay. So you will not lose your versatility. ZMR is everywhere you want to be. Keep it
Oh
locked,
yeah.
pay attention, stay tuned. There it is. And we appreciate y'all support because we couldn't have done none of this without y'all. It's people that's probably not even listening to this right now. If you hear it in the future and
Yeah,
you
it's
know
just us.
we
Oh,
greatly
hating.
appreciate you. Without you, none of this could be done. Without our listeners, it couldn't be done. Without the monetary support, it couldn't have been done. There would be no need for any of it if it were not for you. So again, we greatly appreciate each and every one of our listeners because you contribute in your own way. You do, you do.
It is.
Indeed. Indeed, indeed.
You know what? I got some requested song.
What you got?
I want to hear that's why I serve him. That's Val featuring Dwight
Pick it up.
according to Rob. And then
Yeah, he did. I do that too.
Oh,
I'm
come
cracking up. I'm
on,
like Dwight. I'm
It's
like
the
you don't
truth.
even get no credit no
Don't
more.
mention Dwight. But it's, I mean, you as an artist, I'll say, at least speaking for me, one day at a time, I've accepted the fact I'm a feature on that I'm just there, and that is Cam's song.
Oh
You take
yeah,
it as
that
a
definitely
compliment.
gave it to Cam.
Yeah, that's Cam's song. Nobody's like, ooh, let me hear Chanel like one day at a time. Nobody's looking for me. It's all about Cam, and I'm
I
fine with
just
that.
been looking for you.
Oh, I appreciate you. You probably by yourself, but
You probably by yourself.
I mean, she
I take
is.
my little. Don't worry about it. I take my little support, and I'm going home.
Good for Cam too. I'll be like, oh, let me hurry up and get finished with this part.
You
Bryce,
said,
I
let me hear
go
if we
ahead.
get
Oh,
to the
listen,
main
right
event.
part. The who on set. I be like mumbling the little parts in the
Got
background.
myself.
How long? I love that part.
Hmm.
How long?
Wow.
I love it.
Oh,
I'm very big on ad libs. If y'all didn't know that, I'm
okay.
like
So,
very big.
Oh yeah, yeah, we know.
anyway, shout out to Big Breezy. This gift is freaking hilarious, man. It's my y'all always big. Anybody else see this gift other than me? It's hilarious to me,
Hold on,
right?
I'm about to look at this.
Yes,
Freaking
I see
hilarious.
him. Trump counting his little monies.
Yo, he's big,
Nah,
and
no.
it's Trump counting money. Mhm. It's not that she
Did he do
hides.
this at a real event?
I mean, he would have had to have done it for it to have been caught.
No, I'm just saying because you know they got AI for a lot of this stuff now. I be trying to like figure out what's AI and what's real now.
That's very true. But with AI, if you pay attention to it, you can kind of tell. Even with the ones that are like really good, like there's some series of videos. I don't
Real
know if
quick,
anyone's seen. Go ahead.
before we move on, I'm sorry, real quick. I just wanted to say, she she told you.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it. It passed. No, because when she said, well, it had to be if they caught it. I was like, ooh, like that. But I was on mute, so don't worry about it.
Oh, you want to say that? Talk to
Yeah, pretty much, because she
him.
told you new one with that little statement right there. But
Right, right,
Do
right, right. What you think?
anything. Don't know what you think. How you think it happened? But no, what I was saying was there's a series of videos going around where somebody is asking AI how they feel about people and different things that people do.
I
And
think
in
I
the
seen that.
video,
Oh yeah.
yeah, those videos look very realistic.
They
However,
do.
if you pay attention, AI still does not move as smooth and seamlessly as we do. and everybody can't afford top-notch AI. So if you look carefully, like I saw a video earlier today, it was supposed to be the police dragging somebody to jail. The person at the first was a bald head, obese white guy. Then it ended up having two heads. By the time they got him to the door, he was a fat, obese black guy. So it's like if you pay attention, you can see how non-seamless it really is. But if you just look at it in amazement, you're not gonna see all that stuff.
Right. Yeah, I bring like a Tubi movie. Them
Yeah.
things be so. I'm gonna have to look at it real close though. I'm gonna look at one and kind of just like really examine it so I can see. Cause I have
Yeah.
been seeing the videos too.
Yeah.
Now you could tell because they got a look to them. Even the good ones, it's still like a
Mm.
look to them. Like it's just too polished
Does
or
it look
too
too
it's
clean?
too
It's like too
smooth.
polished.
Not
Oh yeah,
not
okay,
really
yeah,
too
yeah.
clean, but it's like smooth looking,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense. And it's
I'm just saying,
everything
yeah,
is
like it
real
don't look like it's
fluid.
real. Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
It's real
realistic,
fluid.
but not real, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there's a
Nah,
video I
that stuff it got real good though. It got real good.
No, no, it has.
yes.
It definitely has. Cause one of y'all sent that thing out when wasn't like somebody doing a news report and it was like, yeah,
Yes.
this is AI and like it's water and all stuff falling in the background. There's in a
Yes.
flood.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in AI.
Mm.
What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say because shout out to K Trill. He says I got more videos coming in the process of looking for another editor. My normal editor almost died. God bless his soul. What?
What? This man is sick.
What? That threw me. I was like, what?
This man
God bless
sick.
his soul. But no, what I was gonna say is there's a video somebody sent me. I wanted to share it, but I felt like it was kind of inappropriate. Um, but it
Okay, give us a
basically,
hint of what they were doing.
I'm gonna tell you that I know two people that would
Hold
absolutely
on, real
love.
quick, because when you say inappropriate, it's first thing you say, yeah, tell me a little bit of it.
No,
Because
because I want to see why
it's
she
soft
think it
white.
was.
I think
No,
it's
I ain't saying like
Mr.
this.
inappropriate
Soft white.
because
I'm
what
trying to
they're
judge the matter.
saying, some of the stuff that they're saying, but it's basically a gym for fat men. I think this is something that Jay Mills would absolutely love.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
He would
would.
definitely like that.
But it was like there were a bunch of melanated men at this fat guy's gym and they weren't really working out. They were saying things that were like working out, but they were basically eating and having sex with white women. So
What?
that, that's the part that
What
made it
in the world?
inappropriate. Yeah, I know. The part that made it inappropriate was like, yeah, we do this and then 100 reps of
I get where you're going. Yeah, I
yeah.
see what you're saying now. Oh
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
We
this
definitely
is
can't play that.
hilarious. The AI is very smooth. It almost look like real people, but I didn't
Mm.
share because of the snow bunny segment was just like, y'all not
The
showing
snow
me.
bunnies.
No, that's what they called them. But I was like, it's not. They're not showing anything inappropriate, but it's just like I kind of feel bad for even watching this, even though it's freaking hilarious. So
Let me ask you this: so, like, is there an app check? I want somebody to report news from flood AI for you?
wait, you breaking up? So I
Well,
thought
did
Is
I
that
y'all
how
heard
they're
hear
you
me?
say
creating it?
no. That's why I say you
Oh,
break.
oh, okay, yeah,
Oh,
we heard nothing
nobody
you
heard me.
said. Uh-uh.
Mm.
No, I'm saying so is AI
Using
like
that.
Chat GPT? I'll type in there and say, "Hey, I want to run. I want to play football. Show me
Yes,
running the football."
yes. I actually
Oh, it's like
recently
okay.
subscribed to it. It's called so there are multiple platforms, so it's not the only one. Plain free Chat GPT will not do it. You have to subscribe to Chat GPT, and once you subscribe to Chat GPT Premium, if I'm not mistaken, the AI that makes video is called Sora, and you have access
Mm.
to Sora at that point. I've been playing with some stuff here and there. Nothing that's I'm trying to figure out how they come out with these long videos. Everything that I get is like a few
Yeah.
seconds. I don't know how they get the long videos,
To our
but
own welfare, like EBT.
Please disregard this, man.
but the sum of the matter is yes, you can't access this stuff through Chat GPT, but you have to subscribe to Chat GPT, which is like $20 a month or something like that. So I subscribed to it
So
for
yeah.
maybe like a month or two because I'm trying to learn some stuff. But Yes, that
Right.
is generally how you do it. But they do have free platforms. Like I put a picture of my husband and I in one, and it had us kissing each other and all types of stuff. And I was like, "How did you do
See
that?"
now, when y'all tape come out, yeah,
Yeah,
you can't.
every part. No,
I'm
for
I
telling
real,
you,
am
every
I
part.
done.
Like legit.
Yo,
Why you saying that? I legitimately think that I saw an AI commercial, and the reason I say I think I saw an AI commercial, I think it's LeBron James. Maybe if anyone else has seen this commercial, you can testify.
LeBron James.
But it's LeBron
Libra.
James, and I think he's doing hibachi, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but it didn't look like it looked like him, but it didn't look like him, if that makes sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
It just looked like AI. And it made me consider now they really don't have to hire anybody to do anything. Like Adidas, I think, has already come out with a whole AI commercial with actors and
Word?
everything. Yes.
Isn't
The
it?
entire commercial is AI. Nobody in the commercial is real.
Hey, if you can find it on YouTube, post it on here.
I'm about to do
I'm
that.
curious to see it.
Yeah, I'll do that for you. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here
Yeah,
for.
the whole commercial, man. AI, yeah, it taking off.
Oh, dang. Am I the only one that has to say the acronym to remember how to spell Adidas?
What's the acronym you got for Adidas?
Hmm.
Oh,
I'll just say Killer Mike. That's as much as I'll say.
oh, okay. Cause they got one in Philly, but I'm like, I don't think that's the same one that you gonna use.
What's the one in Philly?
I doubt it.
it's supposed to
Uh,
be all day. I dream about sports, but I'm pretty sure he gonna say something soft
oh,
white.
that, no, no,
Uh,
no. They use like all day. I drill and step or something.
no. Killer Mike is all day I dream about.
That is so Kensington.
Yeah.
No, it really is. I'm just like, y'all niggas just want to kill for no reason. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all?
You know something that I consider? We talk about Kensington a lot. Do we realize that there's a Kensington here in Atlanta? And
Atlanta
that
got a
it is kind of
Kensington?
rough. Yes, Kensington Station is right down the street from my job, and it is kind of rough sometimes over there.
Mm. Well, all Kensington's got the same background.
Sure is. It's literally not far from the other place.
Yeah, it's not far from my job at all, and that place is pretty rough.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, yep, Kensington Station.
They got
I
them drug
think
addicts out there.
I don't
Yeah,
know. No,
you talking about
it
the train
ain't.
station, right? The MARTA
Yes, the
station.
train station, correct. But
Yeah, I used to work there.
I don't think nobody lives there. But yeah, it's still a pretty interesting place nonetheless. I think honestly that some of these places might actually like carry an energy to it. Like if you notice everywhere, anyway, any place that I know of that has a Martin Luther King Boulevard is usually
It's over.
dilapidated.
Oh yeah, it's always gonna be hood.
Yeah,
Every time.
it's gonna be bad.
It never fails.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be no place you want to go. Oh, let me go to Martin Luther King Boulevard. Maybe not.
Nope.
You might not want to do that. You
Not
might
where
not.
to go.
Not at all. So I think that some of these places, like for instance with the architecture, they would build buildings in certain ways because they believe like the domes on the steeples over the churches and domes over certain buildings, they believe that those particular shapes harvested certain energies, so they would do it. So if you go to let's see, like I went to Carolina not too long ago in the May and saw that in Columbia, where my husband is from, they have an area called Five Points.
Mhm.
Well, Five Points in Columbia looks exactly like Five Points in Jacksonville, where I'm from, and they don't look too different from the little 5 points that's here. So it's like I think what happened is just like when they came over here and they started naming places after where they were from. I think they kind of did that with the cities too. They kind of used the same template of everything and just kind of
Mhm.
shuffled it around.
That's interesting. I know. I wonder. Does anybody know why it's called Little 5 Points over here at all?
Because Big 5 points was already taken. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Let's see. Do any of our Atlanta natives
I
have
like
that
it. I like
information?
it. Tell him again. Tell him again. Tell him again. Tonight.
I'm done with you. You
Yo,
instigator.
this man is a sick fuck.
He is.
Talk to him again, Wiz. Talk to him.
Little 5 points. They call
Listen,
it L5P. That's kind of interesting. Little 5 Points is a vibrant, eclectic neighborhood in Atlanta known for its unique atmosphere and thriving independent businesses. It developed as a commercial district in the
Eclectic.
20th century. Oh, you just learned that word?
Nah, he
Nah, they
did
normally say that when they try to say it was a bunch of niggas.
that. That's
You
a
start
cold
being
word.
different.
Eclectic.
Use that word. I guess I'm a nigga.
Like, yeah,
It
it's a
said,
bunch and some weirdos.
wow. Initially, it thrived due to the convergence of trolley lines and surrounding neighborhoods, but faced challenges in the mid 20th century. However, a revitalization effort led by residents and business owners in the 70s and 80s restored its character and made it a haven for artists, musicians, and independent retailers, and probably some homos, but neither here nor there.
Woo! All right, y'all. Good
Just
show.
no,
Good, great
Man,
show.
where you going? So
hear
some
me
good
out.
show.
I'm gonna find this video, right? Because I thought it was freaking hilarious. I saw it on Instagram and I follow this page that has like
You saw it
historical
on
video.
Instagram.
I
He
did,
looking at
but
on
it's funny
Instagram.
because it was a page that shows you
I
like
don't even know who you are.
Okay, carry on. I don't know.
You want to be friends? Nah, I don't know who you are.
I'm like, go, be go.
But there was a PSA video that said, "Watch out for the homosexual." And there was this little boy and his friend, and they were somewhere. I think they might have been at a pool or something like that. And there was this guy hanging out in the bathroom. They were like, "Yeah, homosexuals like to hang out in random bathrooms and such and
All right,
such."
y'all.
No,
That's
I'm
great.
telling you what, the video, even the person that posted the video was like, "Hey, I'm not posting this to be offensive. This is just what history is. And this is just, I mainly posted it to show you the drastic difference between then and now." So the little boy was like, he was supposed to be walking home or doing something. And he was like, "Oh, I'm going to take the shortcut under the pier."
Under the pier?
Yes. So he gets to the shortcut to like go through the gate to go under the pier, and he turns around and they're like, I can't remember the boy name, so I'm just make up one. Like little Billy looks behind him and he recognizes the homosexual from the bathroom, and decides that the pier is not such a good
All
idea for
right
a
now.
shortcut.
you about to drive Boog away there.
Why
No,
you
I'm
mad?
good. You ain't driving me away. I'm good. I'm talking about just this in general. We done. But it's all right.
Oh, we gonna get shut down? We talking about the
They still be
LGBT?
fighting. Look, they still be fighting out here, man. All right.
Don't be mad at me. Be mad at history, okay? I'm gonna find that video and I'm gonna post it. And yes, it was hilarious to me. Watch out for the homosexual. That jump was freaking hilarious to me.
Oh,
I
I
have
know Bush
no.
should be complaining. He sent that video out earlier. That little Boy Scout. They're like, "Hey, yo, why you eating that burrito like that?"
That's different.
I'm like,
It's not the
what
boy.
random video is
They were trying to help
this?
that man. They were trying to help that man.
They're like, you alright? He's
Trying
like,
to
hey,
help
don't eat that like that.
Like, little bro, you all right? Little buddy, you
Man,
all
they
right?
called him King. They're like, yeah, King, you alright? Where you at? I said, this guy's stupid, man.
Hey,
Nah,
yo.
because because he wound out on that little burrito at the end. I don't know what he was thinking about.
They
He was
kids,
like,
man, they ain't thinking about that stuff. They just want to eat.
Yeah, I
we
know.
we the
They,
ones who be looking at him
the
crazy.
extra.
that part. Be all into
Nah,
the
they was looking
content.
at him crazy.
That
Mm-mm.
video was crazy.
Let that baby alone. Let that baby eat.
Yeah, go on, let him eat. Let him live, son.
Let that child have his glizzy.
All right,
Mm-mm.
now.
Yeah, but very interesting world we live in now. I do still think that it's kind of change the subject, but I think that it's freaking hilarious. This particular video, I'm trying to find this. I make sure I'm sharing the right one. But yes, it's funny to me.
Mhm.
It's also funny. Here it is. Watch out for the homosexuals. It's funny that they literally had a PSA for keeping your child aware of a homosexual. Not to say that all homosexuals are pedophiles. That's a whole nother bag of whatever. But at the same token, we went from warning our children about that behavior to, hey, come sit down and dress up like a whole woman.
Yeah, so
And
we're gonna keep
like
going with
Mm.
it.
I'm just saying, you don't find that it like what do you think caused that turn?
I mean, people wicked. Choices.
People make choices. That's your answer to everything. You know, on a cardinal scale, though, what do you think it was that made that pivot? Because even like I remember even when I was a kid, there were people that
Keep
was
going.
like, okay, what you got for the people then, Pooh?
No, no. Listen, trust me. Listen, it ain't about what I got for the people. It's just we can't. I don't think you know how we feel about the whole lifestyle. We don't agree
Yeah,
with it, right? But I don't want to have a show just straight up running them down at the radio station,
I'm not
at the
running
radio show.
them
they,
So I'd
down.
rather we just move on.
I am not running them
they can't
down.
shut us down. We independent.
They can't. Exactly. I'm not
Yeah,
running
you're right.
them
You're
down.
right.
Hear me out. I am simply asking, what do you think caused the change in acceptance of them when it was literally on the books as being a mental illness? Literally. Like, matter of
That
fact,
is true
take
though.
it even a step further. I'll take it a step further. Today, right? We got an email at my job. Everybody knows where I work. If you don't, then it just ain't meant for you
They
to know.
don't tell them.
That's what I say. Yeah, it's meant for you to know if you don't. But we got an email today. This is public information, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to pick this up. Give me a minute. I'm gonna find it because I sent it to somebody and I thought it was freaking hilarious. For one, it said that in so many words it said your job's safe, but your job really ain't safe. So be comforted by that because the precautions that okay, the precautions we've taken have made it to where we don't have to lay anybody off. But they also issued some bullet points. And one of those bullet points says that, and this is the name of the place I work that I'm not going to say, is phasing out treatment for gender dysphoria. Frankly, this is common sense reform that should have been done years ago, but only President Trump and Secretary Collins had the courage to do it.
Oh,
That's
they actually
literally
have that written down.
that's literally what it says. And I'll forward
That's,
y'all the link behind the scenes so that y'all can see it. But let me tell you how I giggled on the inside at frankly, this is common sense reform and should have been done years ago. Like what?
I'm surprised they actually wrote that like on official paperwork. Normally they'd be like politically correct on everything.
Let me tell you something. Our president is cussing people out. Nobody is politically correct anymore. And that's something else that I considered too. I don't know if you saw where they asked him about Iran and Israel, and he was like, they don't know what the F they doing. Like he
Nah, I
has
did see that.
he has no
That man
tag.
said they don't know that.
This man is having a freaking UFC fight on the White House grounds. I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy. The UFC at the White House, man, you can't contain that. You know what type of people show up to UFC fights? Like, man, you
it's
in all
like
types of derelicts.
literally a regular person has been given power over an entire country, and he literally doing whatever he wants to do.
That's it.
Literally, I have never heard. Yeah, I'm gonna have a parade. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever. They're spending too much money. They're taking too much money. Elon has done a great job of saving us money. Gonna spend $45 million on this parade though. Like what? Like everything that he does, for the most part, he'll do something and do something right behind it that ends up contradicting what he did at the first. And
Oh
I
yeah.
think a lot of now looking at him in action, a lot of what he ran on and convinced people on were it's his best. I feel like it was like if Richie was like, you know what? I really like red shoes. Um, I like to eat roast beef sandwiches. If I could eat that for my whole life, I just eat roast beef sandwiches and wear red shoes. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna run for president, and everybody's gonna get free red shoes, and everybody's gonna eat roast beef sandwiches. And you like, oh, bet I'm gonna vote for her. Then I get in office and be like, I hate roast beef, and I'm banning
Mhm.
shoes. I just said it to hype you up so you would vote for me, and I'm gonna get in here and do whatever I want to do.
You remember how it used to be like when you used to go like high school president, you would say something like, "I'm gonna change the vending machines. I'm gonna do that." When you get in, you know you ain't gonna be able to do none of that stuff
Correct.
just to get
Actually,
voted.
you actually could do that.
Oh, you could? Well, the
Yes, you
people who
could.
always said they could do stuff for us, they never did it, so I thought you
Probably because
couldn't.
they didn't know how. Probably because they didn't know how. I was trying to encourage one of our y'all because they said they wanted to be a politician, and I told them, I said, well, you need to start now. I said, if your school does not have a school council, you need to advocate a school council because that's going to be your beginning basis of being a politician because that's all student council is just you being a politician. I said, what
Mhm.
you do is you go around the school and you ask students things that they would like. And I gave them the example of like snacks. If everybody said that they didn't like Skittles and they wanted M&Ms, you could have a petition go around the school and say, "Hey, we don't want Skittles at our school no more. We want M&Ms." Even though that's something small, that's how you do it. You do a petition because your parents pay for it. So if
Mm.
everybody's complaining about it, they ain't got no choice but to do it, but to change it. If we don't buy nothing out your vending machine, you're not gonna let your vending machine sit here. So you're gonna change your vending machine to what we want, or it's just gonna sit here and we're not gonna buy it. Of course, everybody not gonna be on board because at that
Right.
age, everyone's not conscious to that effect. But yeah, you can do that. All you gotta do is just
Hmm.
get enough students on board. That's it.
Yeah, why you ain't tell my students that back then? Now I'm all out. It's too late now.
And nobody cares now. Everybody geeked up off what is green geeked up off sugar coated granulated.
Exactly. All that high fructose we was,
Johnny
all
just
that
made up
bad
something.
junk we
Should never
had.
stop this mouth. Y'all stop. Shout out to J Mills. We all work together. There it is.
Well,
Shout out to
hopefully some of them will do that though. They can get some stuff changed in
yes,
their school now.
I agree.
That'd be cool.
I agree. I do think that would be really cool. Detail says, I was president of student council. My platform was to have cleaner bathrooms. I won twice. Did the bathrooms get clean though? If that was your
They,
Mm-hmm.
platform, did you
they
actually
need
get
to have them. They
clean?
need to have petition for soap. Where they was talking, I'm like, ain't no soap in the bathroom now.
It was in my bathroom, but we just had the most disgusting soap. It didn't make you want to wash your hands. It well, hear me say this. You didn't want to wash your hands with it, but if you did want to wash your hands, you wanted to wash your hands again with something else. Like I remember having like it didn't smell like nothing. It was
Was
like
she about to say,
basically
"Hear me talking"?
my night.
Try to get them into it.
No, but it's just like it was disgusting. It was the soap was just really nasty. I would have voted for you because our bathrooms were nasty. But did the bathrooms actually get clean? He said we had that cheap pink soap. Our soap was like a bluish, greenish color, and it had cracks in it. The soap was just like I didn't want
It
nothing
had
to do.
cracks in it.
Yeah, by the time we got to high school, we had liquid soap, but they didn't really keep that.
Oh, you had the bar soap sitting in the bathroom.
Yeah, we had bar soap like up toward elementary school. When we got to high school, that's when we started having liquid soap.
I'm trying to think. Did I ever have bar soap? I don't remember that
Our
being in no
closet
public
paper
bathroom.
Definitely
came
had
to the
bar
wall.
soap in elementary.
Yeah, we had bar soap in elementary school.
Elementary, yeah, definitely. I'm trying middle school. No, I can't remember though.
No, not middle and high school. We had liquid soap, but it was still that weird color, and it was all still disgusting. It just did not. Mm-mm, no,
Hands was clean.
I don't know if my hands was clean. Now I will say this, since we talking about school bathrooms, I know I ain't by myself, but I'm sure I'd be by myself tonight. Cause why not? Bud talk about stuff. He be like, "Oh, I can't believe you did it." This is my I can't believe you did it. So I got in trouble once in school because I decided.
That's it. You don't got trouble once.
Oh no, I got in trouble more than once, but I really didn't get in trouble much in school. I didn't. I was usually a pretty model student. We had that conversation so much to
Mm-hmm.
the point. Well, when I fought, I didn't get suspended, but
Yeah, you told that story. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't because everybody knew if I fought somebody was really bothering me. Like I really was like a nerd. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
um, this time I wasn't on my nerd. This time I was on my troublesome, and I decided to go to the bathroom. I cannot remember who went in there with me, but we went in there and decided to take toilet paper, wet it, and hit the ceiling with it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else has done that.
Have we done that? I don't think we did that.
No, ma'am.
I know they used to be one of them for the
Yes.
pranks, but yeah, I don't think we ever did
You
that.
Uh,
Oh, you did that?
yeah, I've done that because the way that it does, like when you throw it, the way it's flat, and then when it dries, it
It's like
dries up
cement.
the way it is. Right. So yeah, I
Man,
did that.
yes, it
That
dropped
is
like
nasty up y'all
cement.
bathroom.
Hear me out.
Oh
That
yeah,
bathroom,
yeah.
it was fun. It was fun. It was
Oh yeah, it's
fun,
fun.
and I did it,
Problem
and
is
I
when the
got
teacher
caught.
coming right behind you, and they know they know it's
That's
you.
what I got caught. I got caught with somebody else, and the teacher was like, "I'm writing you up, and you got to clean the bathroom." And Cornell was like, "Oh, no frozen ice, she not cleaning nobody bathroom." And so my mama ended up having to sit in class with me for about a week, and that was interesting. My mom probably made it worse.
I know she was pissed. She
No,
was
she
sitting
wasn't
for a
mad.
week straight.
No, she
Oh, she
actually
wasn't?
wasn't mad. Because I would tell my mom about this teacher, and you know how your child will come and tell you about a teacher, and you kind of be like, okay.
Mhm.
She actually got to see it. And so that teacher was reading some book to us, and the way she read it was so dry. It was so hard to sit through her reading that book. That might have been why I went to the bathroom and started throwing paper at the ceiling. Like it was so dry. It was so dry that my mama started ragging on her.
So she agreed with you. She's like, yeah,
My
I see
mama
why you
was
stand up in this
in
class.
class with us ragging on the teacher. Now she wasn't doing it loud, like being disruptive in that sense. She was still being disruptive because it's even more disruptive when an adult come in and like, hey man, this dry. Because all the kids feel validated at that point, like, oh, okay, it's not just us kids. But she was like
Mm.
kind of quiet about it, like kind of mocking her, making faces or doing whatever. And a few of us kind of giggled and laughed and went about our business. So it ended up being a situation where I really didn't, I didn't get in trouble like the teacher wanted me to get in trouble. But my mama was like, she's not cleaning nobody's bathroom. That's not gonna work. So what's the alternative?
Oh, so you ain't even had to clean the bathroom.
No, my mama play that. Your mama would have
Huh.
let you clean up a public bathroom?
I mean, if I was responsible for dirtying up, she probably would have. But I ain't never go that far, so I would never know now.
Corner ain't play that.
You the one who threw the paper at the ceiling.
I'm not cleaning the ceiling. No, they didn't want me to clean the ceiling. They wanted me to clean the toilet.
Oh,
Floor
gosh, they just want
stuff.
you to clean the whole
That
bathroom.
was
Yeah,
your punishment.
yeah, it was. The Cornell wasn't having it. I'm not cleaning nobody's toilet. Mm-mm. Nope. The Cornell was not having that.
You ain't too good to clean no toilet.
Man, I am a public schooler. I don't know what y'all got. Yes, I am. Mm-mm. I'm too good for that. Nope, you're
Yeah.
not gonna do it. Me when the teacher told me what else we you know why he did the Generation X at the teacher called him.
Hit him with that generation neck.
uh, master, my eyes get okay, I don't get that, and I'm scared to get
A
it.
pencil, sir.
Oh, may eyes get a pencil? So, okay, thank you, because I was scared that
How you was scared? Like, I don't want to read this.
because I didn't know what that the pencil part was, and I
Mm.
yeah, I'm just trying to be safe. I had a Korean teacher once. She pinched me for talking in class, and my mama lost it. I would have lost it too. Who are you?
That back when teachers could put hands on you though, and
I
it
don't care.
one of
You
those
would never
lawsuits
put
and all
no
that.
hands on my kid.
Well, if she pinched you, what did you do?
That's what I'm finna say. What she probably didn't want to call your mama. Handling herself, so she pinched her.
Come
Mm.
on,
A
call
kid, like
me.
teachers back in the day, like used to get your behind tore up. Like you get your behind
Yeah, I was
popped.
like, I get hit with
Like
rulers
it,
and different stuff.
and it wasn't an issue. It was when
Mm.
the younger generation, like how you say no kid, nobody finna hit my kid or whatnot. That's when that started to
Mm.
come into play. But it was a clear
It's like a mutual
understanding. It was
understanding.
mutual.
So, yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
mutual. Like you get your behind school, and that teacher you handle your business. Like that's what
Mm.
it was.
Hold on, real quick.
We had
Jahi
less
said back in the
economic.
day, Jahi said they could hit you back in the day. Well, you know, when I don't think even me wasn't in that age group to where teachers could hit you. It was
You
probably
were.
before us.
You were. You
Nah,
just never did. Because you and I are around the
no,
same age, and when I was in middle school, you could
no.
still get paddled.
Hold on, hold on. Where did you go? Where did you go to school? Well,
Man, them
what's the name
I
of that
boys,
went to
girl?
them boys get
Matthew.
towed
I
up.
went to
Matilda.
Matthew Gilbert Middle
You went to
School in
Matilda
Jacksonville,
School.
Florida. No,
Matilda.
I went
Let's
to
send that to
Matthew
straight to the
Gilbert,
choking.
and he would. Matter of fact, them boys say when you Dwayne, we're not gonna do this. What?
Oh my.
What are you
And the
talking
thing
about?
that's funny, could you send me that, please? Because I really wanted that. Few maybe like a week or so ago. Send me that. I don't know why you put my husband out there like that, but it is what it is. But no, so the boy said in middle school, I didn't get paddled, but he said he would ask, "Do you want to play golf or baseball?" And that would determine the direction that he would hit them with the paddle. He would either come up
That
like
man
golf, or he would come across like baseball. I never got
right.
paddled. I ain't never get
He
paddled.
said, you
I
want
ain't
to play
never done
golf or
that.
baseball?
That's what they say he would ask them when they came in the office. Would you
That's
want to play
Duval
golf
right
or
there.
baseball?
And I
It's
bet
the
that
same
after
person.
that, did they act up anymore?
No, some of them niggas went to jail.
Oh,
They ain't that.
really?
That's the
Oh,
school I told you about. They used to fight so much that the people didn't break it up. They just sprayed pepper spray in the air.
oh yeah, 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 that prison school. Like break you up
School.
like a CO.
I'm done. color
That's
pencil.
crazy.
But yeah, they were wild at that school. That was probably the worst school I ever went to. I'm gonna say yes. That was the worst school I ever went to. I never seen people fight like that. Like it was a literal war zone. It was
Listen,
sides
I feel you.
fighting each other.
Oh yeah,
My high
Kev was at that
school.
project school. He know about that.
Yes, listen. My when my ninth grade year of high school, like when I went to high school, that school was like a prison. It was crazy. Like the stairwell was like dated in. You know what I'm saying? And when you go
Mm-hmm.
in, everybody had their school ID. You had to put in the machine to say whether you went there or not. Like you put it in. I still got mine. You put it in, it'll
He
beep.
still
You know
got
what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know why, but it'll beep
it.
green if you still went there, red if you suspended or something, or you don't belong there. And then we had the metal detector. You know the front the walk-in one and the airport one. You slide your bag through.
Mm-hmm.
Had to do that. Yeah, it
What
was
in the
crazy.
east
Certain,
side? How
Sheesh.
crazy.
yeah,
Good.
certain
We
kids.
didn't we didn't have any metal detectors at
Oh
all.
yeah, they weren't playing. They weren't playing around.
Busy picking cotton, and y'all had to bring
Goodness.
and backhoes and all that to school, and they trying to hinder y'all.
Speaking of Jacksonville, I might well go on and post it. Somebody in Jacksonville was cutting up calling somebody the N word and all this stuff. So don't talk about Mississippi. This is recent.
Okay.
Like this happened about 2 days ago.
Let me tell you something. Jacksonville is
So
very racist.
they
Told
just as
y'all.
rough. So don't do
I
Mississippi now.
told y'all about the side of town that's named after all the Confederate stuff, and I had the white friend that I spent the night at her house, and that heifer didn't tell her daddy. That nigga came in that room. He thought I was her boyfriend. And that's the only thing that saved my life, because she told me after we went back to work the next day, yeah, my dad thought you were DJ, and he something whatever. He don't like black people. Why
Yeah.
blank did you bring me in this man's house?
Right. She gonna tell you why you already there. Try to set
After I
you up.
left, like what?
That's
Don't. I'm
wild.
telling y'all. I have you. You know who you are. I have you. But it be touch and go sometimes with folks, cause that's crazy to me. I would never, if I knew that my parents were racist to the point that they get upset at the sight of someone,
Yeah, that's
and I
crazy.
don't care how I feel, I'm not bringing you in their house. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. What would have happened if that man
Anything
would
could
have
have
felt like
happened.
I with him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything could have happened.
That's crazy. But then I told y'all every nigger thing that could happen in my neighborhood happened when I brought her around there. Prostitutes in the middle of the street acting crazy. It was just like this stuff never happened when I'm home on a regular day. I decided to bring some white people in the neighborhood, and y'all decided to cut the dog on monkey food.
Yeah.
So yes, I know. I know. I told you I grew up riding past Nazi
Or
red skinhead meetings. Yeah, they racist out there too.
or maybe it was happening and you were so used to it you didn't realize it till you had company.
No, dear. Nothing like that happened that night happened. I can that night it was so crazy I can still see it in my head to this day. To this day.
To this day.
To this day. I can still see it. It
It's
was
crazy.
crazy. Like I'd seen prostitutes before, but not like when I tell you, it was almost like a new car, white. Maybe they was used to the people that came in the neighborhood looking for them. Maybe they thought that's what they thought it was. I don't know, but that
Mm-hmm.
was a crazy night. And how do you would he spared me? Because I could have been dead in some white girl bed because she decided that it was a cool thing to bring her black friend home. Like
Right. Like, don't experiment with me. Like, oh, let
that
me try to see how this works.
he thought you were DJ. Why what? You didn't tell this man I was in his house?
So is DJ somebody that she used to date? Or that she
No, that was
was?
her boyfriend at the time.
Oh, it was a current boyfriend.
Correct. And I don't know other the you who had the warp that man vision. Y'all see how big I am.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't that big. And DJ was all of man size. So how he saw me in that bed and thought I was DJ, I don't know. I just thank you he spared me.
Right.
That's it.
Whatever he did to a vision that day, it helps you out.
There it is. Wait. Shout out to Raleigh. I did 22 years in Bama. That tops everyone. So the question is, did it take you 22 years to graduate?
Wow. All
Listen,
right. All right,
listen.
y'all.
I'm done.
That's where I step off.
Why
The other thing is this. The other thing is this. What kind of dad just walk in? Okay, my daughter's boyfriend in the bed. Okay, let me just walk out. Who does
Right.
that?
Like you like, okay, yeah, that's
white
cool.
people, white people, and some black.
I guess, man.
I mean, but it had to have been an acceptable thing for him to just be like, because I actually was woke when he came in there. I sleep, but I'm not in my
You
usual
wasn't
setting.
woke, sister. If you was woke, you wouldn't have been in that house.
You was with the
That
white
was a good
woman
one.
that wasn't
That was
woke.
a good one. But no, I was actually awake. Like I didn't get up and like move around and like make it known that I was woke. But I
Mm,
heard it when he came in the room. And I guess he was doing something with the other bathrooms. He was renovating her bathroom, but for whatever reason, he came in her room to use the bathroom. I can't remember if he took a shower, but I remember seeing him when he came in. I just wasn't on no, oh hey, Mr. Man, I don't know. I don't know
right.
you. I'm just gonna lay here and be still and I might go back to sleep. But when she told me that, I think we probably ain't talked no more after that. I don't
Oh,
think we
that was
talked
the end of that.
because that's you willing to risk my life. That's not cool to me.
Right.
Yeah, that's not cool to me. You
Yeah,
put me in a
that's
dangerous
crazy.
situation, a very dangerous situation, and you thought nothing of it. That was your way to rebel against your parents.
How old was she
We were
at that
adults.
time?
We were
Oh, this is
adults.
y'all dog. Okay, okay.
Yeah. I might have
Oh,
been.
that's why they didn't care then. That's why 'cause I'm thinking like you was a teenager, like how Bud was saying. Like,
No, I didn't. I
I
won't
did
say
too.
that.
yeah,
Nah, adults. We were young adults, but we were adults. I
right.
think I might have been. I know it was after 2005. Yeah, it was after 2005 because of where I worked. I
Mm-hmm.
sell stuff based on where I worked, but yeah, it was. Nick, shout out to Raleigh. He said, "You darkies know I lived there 22 years." You have to clarify with us because we talking about schools, and you said you survived 22 years, and we knew somebody that was driving in sixth grade, so we just wanted to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that you got your proper schooling. But are you talking about they were at a game, Lady V, calling somebody a nigga, and then they ended up getting yoked out, or was it somewhere else?
I ain't seen that.
I have. It was quite
No,
interesting.
ma'am. They were on the side of the street. They had signs. Say you uh about niggers. Had a list just plain out. It was drawn in red, white, and blue. And they had one that was in black, white. I'm gonna post it. Hold on.
I was gonna say because I'm gonna look it up.
So you must have seen a different one, Wisdom, where you said somebody getting choked out at the game.
No, not choked out, yoked out. Like
Oh,
somebody
yo.
was doing the most at a football. First of all, let this be a PSA while she look for what she looking for. Don't argue with nobody on no bleachers, especially with your back toward the bottom of the bleachers. Again, don't argue with nobody on no bleachers with your back toward the bottom of the bleachers. I have seen at least twice somebody get their behind handed to them because they decided to get bad brand new on some bleachers. The first was
Mm-hmm.
a little skinny. This chick might have been smaller than me. Arguing with a woman probably about three times our size.
Mm-hmm.
Talking cold hard cash. The woman calmly palmed her face and pushed her down the bleachers. Do not argue with
Okay.
people on the bleachers with your back toward the back of the bottom of the bleachers. The second one was a Caucasian guy. He was talking cold hard cash to a melanated guy. All kinds of niggas and all types of extra stuff for whatever reason he thought that was a good idea to do. While what? Standing with his back to the bottom
To
of
the
the bleachers.
bleachers.
Don't do it, folks. Just don't do it. If you're gonna argue with them, turn sideways, walk to the bottom of the bleachers, argue with them from the bottom of the bleachers if you really feel the need to argue. Or just go home or just shut up. There are a lot of different options. But please do not choose the option of arguing with somebody when you're at the middle to top of the bleachers with your back toward the bleachers. Because if that person is calm, they're waiting for an opportunity to push you. If that person is not calm, they're waiting on an opportunity to push you. Please leave people alone. Leave
You
people
know
alone.
that fall gotta hurt too.
It hurts. It hurts emotionally and physically.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. You just got pushed down bleachers. Leave people alone. Like for instance, I don't know who posted it. Was that you, Boo? That posted the social media dude got shot messing with the guy in the mall?
That was him. Yeah. Yep. He posted
Leave
that.
people alone.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah. I seen
saddest
that.
part is the I found that sad on multiple levels. But what ended up really making me mad, because if y'all remember, I actually put a voice memo out and I deleted it because I was just kind of conscious of myself. I don't think I said anything wrong. I just self conscious.
Mm,
But what really made me upset was not only the fact that he took it lightly, but the fact that his parents, if anybody should be looking at it, it should be your parents to be like, man, you should have left him alone. Like, why were you bothering him? Why didn't you just walk away? No,
mm,
the mom was like, in a I can't believe he didn't get charged. What you mean? Can you not see the video? The guy
right.
clearly told your son to leave him alone. Your
They
son
all just doing pranking. They gonna learn.
Oh
Lexi
yeah,
got, see Lexi got busted in the mouth.
Lexi too. I just was
yeah. I
watching the
seen
video with her
that.
brother.
Yeah, yep.
She do too much. She
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 do.
she
She be
she go
extra
way
with it.
too far. Yeah, she go way
Even
too
when the
far.
prank is done, she'll still talk trash. And I'm like, you just still egging on the situation.
That's what the person was saying in the video that I saw, because they put like a bunch of clips together where somebody was about to whoop her behind or did whoop her behind. And her thing
Mm-hmm.
is, like, some people will walk up and be like, they'll say something that sounds inappropriate, but then at the point of the person getting upset, they'll like pull out a snack and say it again, and the person to kind of calm down. I can't like, maybe you want to get checked, and you be like, okay, what are you talking about? Oh, you want to get checked? And then when the person about to hit them, they pull out a bag of checks mix and be like, oh, you
Right,
got
right.
it. So it's something like that. With
Mm.
her, she'll do stuff like that, and then the person will get aggravated, and then she'll be like, oh, you don't want to piss me off. What? You get killed
Right.
out here. Nobody cares about your YouTube or your views or your likes.
Nope.
You're literally risking your life out here for what? For a person to run when they turn around and run. Oh, it's a video! It's a video! It's a video! Nobody cares at
Right.
that.
They don't be caring about that. They pride be
Mm,
hurt at that point. They after you.
mm-mm. I don't care at that point. You've disrespected me to the to the utmost degree. You've had every opportunity to kind of bring it down. It's just, yeah,
Yeah. She get wild with it.
she does. She does. I really not. Well, I'm not gonna say it at all. But again, don't argue with nobody with your back toward the bottom of the bleachers and leave people alone. Because folks will shoot you. Leave
You
people
really don't
alone.
want to see nobody fall down them bleachers. You like, please
No,
don't have
because
your back to
can
me.
you imagine? Like, I know somebody who died from slipping in the bathroom. Imagine getting pushed down some bleachers.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
rough.
could have possibly lost your life for, I'm sure, what you're arguing about. If somebody said, hey, you want to die for this? You would say no.
Right.
Yeah, you would definitely say no. Yes, welcome to the shenanigans, Ahab. Ahab has joined us, y'all.
Well, we're about to get out of here, so you
We
catch
are
us next
at
time.
the time. We are in Mexican overtime at 9:11. Booker looking at his watch. We appreciate you being here. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We got anything else we want to say to the people before we go?
Nah, just make sure
Yeah,
you play my spin.
Oh,
tell him keep looking at his door watch. You got on my nerves today.
oh,
Starting
Y'all
jump.
done made LV mad now.
oh.
Uh, get on my door there. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna see you. You got to come for the moolah. You got to come.
mm.
Uh-oh.
Just don't have your back to the
Don't be
bleachers,
too big on
LV.
me,
Don't have
That's
your
all we
back to
saying.
the bleachers, Caleb.
Oh, no.
We don't want no violence.
I'm done. That's messed up. You're not push my
Nah, I'm messing with him. Get
bleachers.
on my nerve though.
That's freaking hilarious. Y'all, these fireworks so loud. Keep us lifted in the know you. Don't make no on the floor lay down. Jahi, please quit taking naps before the show. You sound like you just woke up. Wow.
You know what? I
Wow.
ain't even gonna fight nobody tonight.
You know what,
That
Jahi?
is
I have a gift that I discovered in my phone. I slightly remember why you was doing it, but then I don't remember why you was doing it. Let me post it real quick. And do you remember this?
Oh, let me see. Let me see what you got.
So shout out to Love Doctor, because I'm just seeing his comment about 5 points. It said 5 point intersection. 5 roads intersect at the same intersection.
Do you
And he
remember
put a
why you were
picture.
What?
doing that?
I,
Huh?
I
what?
don't know why I have that. I kind of feeling like Preacher probably was like had you doing that for something, but I can't remember what. Does anybody remember this?
This has to be old too. Hold on, is it? Why was I?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but it's
I
freaking
don't know why I'm
hilarious.
doing it. Yeah, just delete this game. I have no idea what I'm
What?
doing.
Somebody has to remember this. Like Somebody, please.
And the
Head,
screen is.
shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Oh, to shame that man. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Like, look at the board. Look at the board in the back. It's not as
what's the
nearly
board
as
on for?
messy.
Oh yeah, that was a
So,
really long
Yeah,
time ago.
this
yes.
had to be a long. And the program we don't even use that program no more.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
So
so
was
it's
no.
definitely old.
Septuagint days.
Mm-hmm.
That poor
I
tree is
saw that. I
still
was
up
like,
there
what is
somewhere.
this?
I forgot that tree was up there.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
it's
He
definitely
got so
old.
many checks. It's not even checks no more. It's just an abyss. If you look at when the next time you go, just look at the top of the board. It's literally just like a black abyss. Like you could tell it was checks, but it's just all
Right, them things is infinity.
wow. He was
That
trying
is
Oh,
to teach
okay.
Jai
crazy.
follow
Thank you.
directions and it didn't work. My next
Thank
time
you.
He do all types of random demonstrations. I'm
You
just
saw
playing.
something, thank you.
He
Because
talking about
I
he
was
gonna have
really
you.
trying to figure it out. I'm like, what? Why was he doing? I remember him having you doing it, but I couldn't remember what you were doing it for.
He
And
said
I just know that it was
you.
repeated. Like he made you repeat it every time. You just
Right.
kept doing it while he was talking. I'm like, why is he doing
He was confessing and showing how he made peace offerings to his army gods.
it?
Why would you have your camera out conveniently just while you did that, LV?
Welcome to
No,
the bed,
no,
y'all.
because I believe like this was a thing. Like he had to do this for a while at one point, if I'm not mistaken. And he was like, Jackie, come on up here. He's like, go ahead, you start, and you just start doing it. I remember you just started doing it, like put your hands behind your back. So random.
This is
Wow.
sick.
Wow. Well, we have anything else for the people before we go?
Take care of your bodies.
Take care of your bodies. What you eat today, boo?
Ice cream.
Call them out. Pharisee.
Ice
What you
cream.
cookies,
I had a
cakes.
parfait. I
Hey, they
had
don't know
it was
parfait. If you're a straight
Greek
lover, you
Greek
understand.
yogurt. Greek yogurt. I know, man. Listen. Anyway,
Shrek was
I had a what was it? Had some fruit in there, some
How many cookies you
raspberries.
had?
Uh-oh.
It's about four of them, but it was homemade, beloved.
No, no, yeah,
You
no.
know,
We ain't asked you that. We don't know how many cookies you
No,
had.
no, no, it's homemade. Matter of fact, it may have been more than four. It may have been more than
more
four, but I
life.
think four.
Oh, yeah, it
Um,
is. The attitude come out.
but yeah, a parfait. What else? With some fruit,
some fruit,
a little bit
with
of
some fruit.
cheese, some
This sounds
chips.
this is like a Mike
Uh,
meal.
yeah, I know, right?
Parfait, cheese,
Watermelon.
What
cookies,
else?
chips.
This man
Did I
eats
have
so
watermelon
random.
today? No, I didn't have. I didn't have watermelon today. But I'm about to cut one of these open. I have some that's ready out here.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna,
say,
I'm
how are they?
gonna what's that?
How are they?
Your phone breaking up.
How are the watermelons?
Oh no, it was good to me.
Uh-uh.
Um,
No. Mm-mm.
no,
No.
put it like this. It was good. It was good. I'll leave it right there. It was good.
That's
Yeah, it
not
was
good.
good.
Because when you
Yeah,
start
it was
saying it
good.
was good to me, that means
Mm-hmm.
No, because let me tell you what happened. The kids loved it, but then I put it in the refrigerator, took it out, cut it, gave something safe. She didn't like it because it had a certain taste to it, and it did because I left it in the refrigerator open, so it had that little refrigerator, that refrigerator taste to it. And then when I cut
A
that part off and
refrigerator
cut it,
taste.
yeah, you know how you leave something open in the refrigerator, then it just tastes like the
Mm.
refrigerator. And
It
so
tastes like the
ugh.
refrigerator.
Because
What does
it
the
does.
refrigerator taste like?
No, it'll absorb
everything in
it.
there.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same reason why you used to. I don't know if people still do it, but you get the baking soda and you put the baking
Yeah,
soda in there because it absorbs all those scents. So when you put naked food in the refrigerator like that, that's what the
Mm.
food does.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
that's
when I
old
cut
school
that
right
part
there.
off, it tasted fine. So yeah. But no,
Okay.
I didn't have watermelon today. But I plan on having some maybe tomorrow. Y'all willing? What else? Oh, and Faith made some like fried rice with chicken and coconut aminos and all
Poison.
that.
I was gonna say it's
Nah, it
good to
was
hear.
good
I
stuff.
appreciate. I'm glad
Good
you're here.
stuff.
Badger, one more time.
All good stuff.
There it is.
How
Take care
come
of your
everything you
bodies.
eat all good, everything else we eat? Oh, that's bad. What
No,
you
that, I
doing?
mean, because y'all, man, I had some pizza, man, some Pizza Hut, man, meat lovers, meat love. I don't say that. All my stuff be
Pizza
homemade. I
lovers.
make it at home.
Y'all don't make it
Justin had a
delectable.
homemade Philly cheesesteak.
Time out. Why are we eating meat lovers pizza though? That is straight
Hey,
pork. Like what the
you
I mean, might
you
as
get a clean
well.
one from Murray's in a hurry though. They got
Murray's in the hurry.
clean
But
That's right.
ham, pork. So,
Who is Murphy?
It's,
Clean ham and pork.
it's kosher. No, they say it's all
Kosher
halal though.
pork.
Like,
Oh, none of this say clean. These people got kosher and halal shrimp, don't they?
well, no. Let me say this:
Yep.
it's made to look like ham and pork. It's really not though, but it looks like it.
I don't even want to make it look. I don't even want to eat that.
Mimicking the
Look the same from
world,
the
hey?
appearance.
Got that world in your love.
More life.
Listen, I'm enjoying my
More
halal
shrimpy,
pizza.
more
more kosher pork.
more kosher pork. Oink oink. I'm done. Why?
Cat's out the
That pizza's
bag
straight
and it's
though.
supposed to be a pig.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
sorry.
It's bad the worst. Because first, it's a lot of questions I got with that, but
Put that
thankfully we
cat in the
lived in a
bag.
better time. Yes. Because like I said, that cat had to have been sedated. A cat is not gonna sit still in no bag while you carry it around.
We gonna research it for the people. We gonna have some answers for them next week.
Matter of
We gonna
fact, that
figure
cat
this
is
out.
gonna scar you through that bag. You finna get gouged.
Oh yeah, you done. You're done. There's no way.
They had to
Oh
put they
yeah.
had to put it to sleep.
I don't know.
There's
We
no
have
other way.
yeah, you who permit that be on our mind next week. We'll let y'all know a little bit more because that story don't make no
No,
sense.
I'm good.
That's good. Well, you have something for the people next week then.
Oh, player hater, man.
Well, your assignment to have something for the people.
I
And
mean,
I'm
I don't really care about pigs in a blanket or cats in a sack. I don't really,
Listen, you gonna find out about these pigs in the blanket. We gonna make him find out now. Just for the fact he don't want to
Cat to the sack. You're stupid.
got me the cat for the what's that? Some
like, I'm good.
organ delicacy. We got cats in the
know.
sack.
Cats in the sack.
Right.
Cats in the sack. Meow meow. In bed.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to once I try these I got some watermelons I'm gonna try out, and if they good, I might bring some up there to y'all.
Oh
But
yeah,
we'll see.
come
We'll
Baraka.
see.
We supposed
Baraka.
Nah, because listen, y'all some cruel critics, man. As soon as man, these are horrible. Oh man, who brought these? Oh man, oh man. Curse is look, curse be his garden. Like listen, you don't understand. Y'all some crew, y'all. My
Oh
friends are crew. My friends are crew.
yeah, that's definitely true now.
say
I can't even fight you.
garden.
I
Man,
don't know if
we
we're gonna curse your garden, but
ooh, these watermelons need to grow no more and never ever again. My husband about two
oh man,
watermelons
dang.
from somebody that got super hyped up. I do not know why they was hyped up. That watermelon tastes so regular.
You wasn't impressed.
I was not impressed at all. Neither one of us were. The first one, I think he just threw it away. That's just how bad that one was. The second one, it wasn't that it was bad. Like it just didn't taste like anything. It looked like a watermelon, but it tastes like absolutely nothing. The second one is, it tastes like a watermelon, but it's not like ooh.
Right. Wasn't nothing to get hype about.
Watch this. I'm finna hype somebody up. It ain't no Smith County.
Mm. Who you about to hype up with?
They ain't listening. They ain't listening. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get off mute fast enough.
That
It
is.
sure wasn't. You had your Smith County. You wouldn't be worried about that.
She always
Sorry,
hype
no.
these Smith County watermelons. I don't think I've
Do
ever
you
had.
know? Do you know that Terrence Howard came all the way down to
Oh yeah,
Smith County to get his
yes.
watermelon?
And he
Like
saved
that,
all
like for
the
real, for real.
seeds.
Like
Hey,
they
that's
are
Yes,
serious.
serious. They're
yes,
serious.
he did. I
He
saw a
came
video.
all the
Well, where
way
did he come
down
from though?
Los Angeles. He didn't come to Cordell. He didn't
Yeah,
go to Florida.
he did. He
He
went to Smith
went
County.
to Smith County to
And
get
when I
his
tell
watermelon.
you, he was treating them seeds like they was what is it that if you drop it, it'll explode. I want to say it's like I don't know, whatever it is. That's how he was treating them seeds. He was germinating them seeds and carefully laying them on napkins. And yeah, that man's serious about his Smith County watermelons.
Yeah, I ain't know like that.
Yeah, he is. But she get excited about that.
Smith
Smith
County.
County, Smith County,
Ain't no Smith County.
Smith County.
Why you tired to hear about Smith County? You got
Cause
wisdom Simone Green.
them watermelons nurtured by our bodies. It's the bodies planted on the bodies of slaves.
I guarantee they is in Georgia too.
The whole world, or at least the United States, planted on the bodies of slaves.
And Florida.
Speaking of which, and I think we're probably gonna leave overtime at this point. Another PSA. Y'all leave Lake Lanier alone. Lately, they don't want
Man,
nothing to do
somebody
with
just
y'all.
died over there again.
They not
A
gonna
boat
listen.
just
They
caught
not
fire.
gonna listen.
They
A
not.
boat caught fire, if I'm not mistaken, on Lake Lanier this past 4th of July. Y'all, please leave Lake Lanier alone. Lake Lanier don't want nothing to do with y'all. It's
Nah.
native. Pass this to a friend, not for the sake of views and listens. That works too, but for the sake of them. They need these PSAs. Don't argue with nobody with your back toward the bottom of the bleachers, and leave Lake Lanier alone. Lake Lanier don't want nothing to do with y'all. Lake Lanier
Somebody
kills.
stay dying over there.
Please,
It never fails. I
man,
think
my
everybody was trying to beat the odds. That's what it is. They're like, oh, it ain't gonna be me. Oh, nigga, it's you. You about to get that next.
Yo, nigga,
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
could you imagine that he being deaf? Just walk
Huh?
up and be like, "Who you here for?" Oh, yep, nigga, it's you. You know how they have the little the personification of death is the I don't know what they call it. Is that called a sling
The
blade?
Reaper?
Yes, the Grim Reaper. That's
Yeah.
exactly. Could you
What did you
imagine
call
Reaper
it?
being deaf?
No, you called it. So you said what is it? I thought you said something
No,
else
he
before.
carry doesn't he carry like a sling blade? What's the name of that
Oh,
called?
a sling, but yet, what is that thing called? Now you made me forget the name of it now. Yeah, what is that? What's that thing that he carry?
A
I
scythe.
forgot.
A
It's
scythe.
called a siphon?
I
A
think it's a
scythe.
scythe or a swing blade. A scythe of
Oh, it is a
size,
sling
something like
blade?
that. Hold
That's
on.
no, that's something from Mortal Kombat. Ain't no, that's what Raphael became. Ain't no, it's
No,
not a
Raphael
those are
side.
scythes.
scythe. Look it up,
Not
man. You got the
scythe. He
internet.
doesn't carry
Look
a
up everything
scythe.
else.
No, what you're talking about, it
Talk to
is.
him, boy.
I am. I'm
No.
looking it up. I'm looking it up. And it is. It's a scythe. It is
Oh,
called a
there.
scythe.
Okay.
What
You can't do no
Woo!
something. Ooh, talk to him.
that's what Raphael carries. He carries scythes.
That's what I thought he said. I thought he said side. Oh, you said side. Okay, got you.
That's a scythe. But yeah, could you imagine him being the yeah, nigga, it's you. Come on.
He come take you away.
Yeah, nigga. Who you here for? Yeah, nigga, it's you.
Yeah.
Told you not to come out here. You ain't want to listen. Now it's time for you to go. No negotiation. You got no plan B. Your plan B was to make plan A work and it didn't. So come on.
Know that.
There it is.
And get
There
you
it
out of
is.
there.
Well, it's still your show until until 9 o'clock it was your show, and you had requests. If you like to hear those requests, you are more than welcome to put them in. We will play them here on the old platform. On the new platform, we just playing all kinds of hits: new school, old school, some school. If you don't hear newer stuff, just hang in there. It'll play eventually.
Oh yeah.
We are bound by law now, but we doing what we can do. What you say? For all mine, I lay yours, so the family can eat.
That's it. That's the
That's what we
acronym for
do.
family.
Yep. We doing it so the family can eat. So go ahead and put in those requests. Listen to them here on the old platform, but stay tuned for the new platform. The old platform will not look the same again. We will be running QR codes for you to be able to scan, download apps for the new platform, and also be able to visit online. Tell a friend to tell a friend. ZMR Radio will be officially moving all the way to Live 365 as of July 17th. So on the 18th,
Mm-hmm.
when you get on here and ain't nothing here, I'm just waiting for
Yeah,
the
You
day.
already know where we
the
at.
topic of the show. If we ain't here because of what we talked about earlier, y'all know what happened.
They can't stop us, Kev.
No, they can't. Watch out for the
No, I
homies.
ain't saying they can. All I'm saying is, we don't want to,
He
we
said,
don't,
we smoking weed?
gotta
We out here. You won't stop
We
us.
are
running red lights.
untouchable.
They running lights.
There it is. Untouchable. That's me. I'm sorry, y'all done threw me back. We can't even watch it.
I know you remember that scene. Was that was your favorite
Yes,
movie?
that was my favorite movie. We can't even watch it no more. All
Nah,
that.
yeah. That thing ain't nothing but straight garbage in there. Ain't nothing
But
like good
you
about it.
Oh
know,
man, nah, he
you
went to
know,
Africa. He changed his life around. Went to
I,
Africa. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna say that both of them ended up turning their life around.
What
So
movie
maybe
is this?
Hold
watch
on.
it. Barely.
The nigga
Don't worry
movie,
Oh
about
my
man.
it.
god. No,
Don't
yeah,
watch it. Please
nigga
don't
Go
watch
movie.
it.
watch it.
I'm not.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make her watch it. This how she
I
gonna watch it too.
She gonna get to watch it,
ain't.
man.
I ain't watching
This
nothing.
how she gonna watch it. I'm gonna make her watch it just like that.
Nigga movie.
We gonna sit down and watch this.
I'm not even looking at the chat.
Enjoy it, Belly. Enjoy it. I used to watch it every day. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom.
Clearly, you
Then you
watch
got
that movie every day.
yeah. I told you I used to watch it every day and smoke a blunt. Sure
All
did.
I can
right. I'm finna eat. Hawks is on y'all.
All right, y'all. Mexican overtime is over. Our employees are leaving. They getting deported. So they self-deporting. So we appreciate y'all.
We
And
will holler at y'all
all.
next week, if who will.
Yes, y'all permit same bat time, same bat channel. We will possibly be on a new platform, but we will definitely let you all know once we have fully moved over their show as well. But again, we appreciate your support. How do. Continue your support, and you who will permit, you will continue to see growth from us because it is our goal to make sure that you have an optimal listening experience to help fuel you to live in this cruel, cold, hard world, but continue to shine and be awesome. So, I hope y'all to
Till
later.
next time.
Yep, yep.
Have shalom.
Shalom.
I was out here lacking, devils out here lurking. Kai, I don't deserve it, that's why I serve him. I was living foul, yes, my life was worthless. Yo, who shit gave me purpose, that's why I serve him. You know I'ma serve him. Like a plant in the rain, you know I'ma flourish. With the shine from his face, that star in the day, I do not deserve him. He carried our burdens. Our horn of salvation has gave me a purpose. Turned me to worthy from worthless. When he doubted that too, he tore down the curtains. So I be present. To a place to repair, pull out that I'm destined. Wiping the tears, no more stressing. Cut out is out of the question, Yahusha my weapon. Strong I'm will not, his burden I'm pressing. Until I die, Yahusha I'm repping. I won't be walking in sin. I'll pattern Yahusha, steps I'll be stepping. I was out here lacking, devils out here lurking. Out here lurking. I don't deserve it. That's why I serve him. That's why I serve him. I was living foul, yes, my life was worthless. Yahusha gave me purpose. That's why I serve him. I was out here lacking, devils out here lurking. Out here lurking. I don't deserve it. That's why I serve him. That's why I serve him. I was living foul, yes, my life was worthless. Yahusha gave me purpose. That's why I serve him. The bar be hot like tight edge, strong like on it, but it ain't wrong. Correction come to get us right. Man, I tied out long. We sow and then we will reap. Whether you hear or the streets, mocking y'all simply deceive. Walk with me, we can agree. I need Yahusha to be saved, that's my desire. Had to choke out those old behaviors like Uriah. If I didn't, I was heading for that lake of fire. I only serve Yahusha, he the sole proprietor. I only serve Yahusha, he the sole proprietor. He saved my Kai, without him I can't go higher. I do for all the events that you let transpire. Forgive me for my wrong, LB is never higher. He died on the tree, the price redeemed for us to be free. So we can believe, so when we out, waiting to be gleaned. Yahusha is true, and he is the gate for us to walk through. We must be brand new, to get in my crew from special to boom. I was out here lacking, devils out here lurking. Out here lurking. I don't deserve it. That's why I serve him. That's why I serve him. I was living foul, yes, my life was worthless. Yahusha gave me purpose. That's why I serve him. I was out here lacking, devils out here lurking. Out here lurking. I don't deserve it. That's why I serve him. That's why I serve him. I was living foul, yes, my life was worthless. Yahusha gave me purpose. That's why I serve him.
Savior on the beat. This life gets so dark, sometimes it's hard to see the path that leads to life and sheer victory. I'm seeking your light that shines above the sun to shine in me, and I'll help other folks to see. As sure a day the night is coming, no escaping upon a run. It is true, oh, it's true. When life feels dark, it's up to you. See the soldier like you're stuck in gloom, or shine like stars in the moon. I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in the midst of darkness, shine so bright the whole world's forced to see. I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in darkness. Let you see who you are through me. Yeah, I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in amidst the darkness, shine so bright the whole world's forced to see. I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in amidst the darkness, let you see who you are through me. Just a little light and the whole world's clearer. If I shine, it's cause I'm your mirror. Kaboom belongs to you. If I'm down, I know you can't raise, so I'ma give you all my praise. It's true. Yahusha, I need you. As sure a day the night is coming, no escaping, I wanna run. It is true. Oh, it's true. When life feels dark, it's up to you. See the soul to like you're stuck in gloom, or shine like stars in the moon. I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in the midst of darkness, shine so bright the whole world's supposed to see. I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in the midst of darkness, let you see who you are through me. I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in the midst of darkness, shine so bright the whole world's supposed to see. I'm gonna let my little light shine, shine in the midst of darkness, let you see who you are through me.
Yeah, J Rich, YG is the movement. Know that we raising standards, they raising skirts. Take a plan B so they don't take on birth. My plan A, serve ya, keep salvation first. My plan B, that's to make sure plan A work. Know that raising standards, they raising skirts. Take a plan B so they don't take on birth. My plan A, serve ya, keep salvation first. My plan B, that's to make sure plan A work.
Grab the pen, now I'm bleeding through your speakers. I gotta be rich, persistent when you seek him. To set the path before you in this situation. Grief in it, buried in your life. If you listen, you plant a seed in you. Zora, I ain't about to the law of understanding through introspection. Aligning yourself with y'all, otherwise cause he could talk. Move your y'all at path, dog. Something drunk like the rock stirred up. Now you the harlot, many lovers that you follow. Swallow lies and deceit. Dirty game you play with Kahi. You're tired and you beat. Now you're safe retreat. Cleanse your living, dig deep. A root in the rush of seed, deep hitting it lie beneath the surface. New purpose, set my life towards its mind. Wasted plenty before, now I'm thankful for its time. Why does not for she and prime? Rib hills I seek to be. So come the morning after y'all ain't seeking plan B's for me.
Raising standards, they raising skirts. Take a plan B so they don't take on birth. My plan A, serve ya, keep salvation first. My plan B, that's to make sure plan A work. Know that raising standards, they raising skirts. Take a plan B so they don't take on birth. My plan A, serve ya, keep salvation first. My plan B, that's to make sure plan A work. Yo, I got away from milk, meat got me extra solid. And you can take that to the bank, direct deposit. I put the work in, respect the process. Where can I go from Mr. Yahuwah? Ain't no second option. The Shalakim said that the days are old. No other Elohim that can say they sold. I'm just an artist crying out, who should pave the road? That's the lamb who took half a man and he made me whole. No percentage, so I go the distance. Me without him is like this in Tim's in the cold in winter. Over in Denver in the cold December. Or trying to eat a frozen dinner with no oven to stove to simmer. A broken fender on a Lamborghini. Or trying to watch a show on a damaged TV. It look weird. Y'all secure my stance came in breezy. Plan B is to get plan A completed. Look weird. Raising standards, they raising skirts. Take a plan B so they don't take on birth. My plan A, serve ya, keep salvation first. My plan B, that's to make sure plan A work. Know that raising standards, they raising skirts. Take a plan B so they don't take on birth. My plan A, serve ya, keep salvation first. My plan B, that's to make sure plan A work. What's your plan B? Gotta make plan A work. What's your plan B? Gotta make plan A work. What's your plan B? Gotta make plan A work. What's your plan B? Gotta make plan A work. I'm gone. Now reserve. Who to trust when the dust fill the room? Be my eyes, be my guide through the gloom. Thoughts got me in a pit, no cocoon. Will I ever get up out of so much dog got me consumed? When I'm filled, I'm out from up, spot a kick back in that tomb. If this is where I'm planted, in your water, watch me bloom. Got my steps, watch my shoes, change the plans, watch me move. Less of me, more of you. Now that's a bet, I can't lose. Got my steps, I can't lose. Change the plans, I can't lose. Less of me, I can't lose. Now that's a bet, I can't lose. Ain't no stopping, I'ma pop it to the end. That your hootie shit, looking to offend. No sin, can't be numbered with them. Only got one shot for the win. Calling, I'm all in. All I got for the bin. Where you been? Honey down on your hoo-ah. I bet it again and again. Forevermore, grateful, take control. Count my steps, watch my shoes, change the plans. Watch me move, less of me, more of you. Now that's a bet, I can't lose. Got my steps, I can't lose. Change the plans, I can't lose. Less of me, I can't lose. Now that's a bet, I can't lose.
Your hoochie coming back like a thief in the night. One way ticket to him, I take flight. He ride on the cloud, I meet him up in the skies. Bread from above, you try to take a bite. Living water quench your thirst with no Sprite. Let me come tell you the way into paradise. Ain't nothing worth you throwing away your life.
And you know y'all don't lie. I gotta be right. I gotta be right. Cause when your Husha does appear, I wanna
here tonight. Gotta make sure you're right. He might come back here tonight. Gotta make sure you're right. He might come back here tonight. Gotta make sure you're right. He might come back here tonight. Better make sure you're right.
So if my heart gave up and my veins won't pump, cause my lungs gave in, you know I gave it my all. I gave it all of my all, my all. And if my calluses are bleeding and there's blisters on my feet, it's cause I put my soul in all I do. And they can't take it, cause I gave it all of my all.
Hear me, Abba, as I'm standing under the shamash. I'll holla to Mahusha because he harash of my life. Hands up, time to fight these crackers and make more statues of stone from panoramic sight. Gave me another chance, can't waste his time twice. Y'all seal me like a lid when canning fruit with spice. Excellence should be a habit, ooh, not an act. Such an impact, I can't get sidetracked. Just like a racehorse, I gotta get down to that line. Got my blinders on, dig deep, it's time to grind. My bad about the buzz from the adrenaline rush, but I'm holding it to the end. Cause once I stop and release, I'm looking to eat with the bin. LV, not gon' stop, but you want me to. This bet is serving, yeah, I think it's time for you to choose. Cause you about to lose, miss out on the mall. You got three choices, give up, give in, or just give it your all.
My heart gave up and my veins won't pump, cause my lungs gave in, you know I gave it my all. I gave it all of my all, my all. And if my calluses are bleeding and there's blisters on my feet, it's cause I put my soul in all I do. And they can't take it, cause I gave it all of my all.
This life is all about compete for what you believe in. Your reason for your whole being, conclusion to meaning. Producing food that can be eaten. The juice you just squeezing, there's a sweet conducive to breathing. The ruach of season, Kadash, not in the will heathens. Been there and done it, delivered from it. Bring to fruition the bottom to keep you unrecognizable. The people on blocks I was frequent. They know I'm about my arbor business, they know when to see me. My fallow ground was broken by a thunderous sound. They all saw me pick up the pieces. Passed on opportunity, would've kept me from seeking. My focus and hoping that what I'm reading, the scripture open, behold it free me. I chose Yahusha over Jesus and the crowd pleasers. Neo-soul chicks and strip teasers. By the foolishness of preaching, my vices I defeated them. Looking to hear well done, oh faithful servant, your mission
So
complete.
if my heart gave up and my veins won't pump, cause my lungs gave in, you know I gave it my all. I gave it all of my all, my all. And if my calluses are bleeding and there's blisters on my feet, it's cause I put my soul in all I do. And they can't take it, cause I gave it all of my all.
Tenfold, I bury my kinfolk. Tell me if you copy a contrite heart, man, I been broke. I ain't talking about no dollar signs, I'm in a rent, so repent, bro. Them eyes won't get you everywhere like Renfro. Bigly, this my journey, man, I run this race with patience. Steady in my walk like Indiana, I be pacing. Put my heart in it, put my soul in it. Got a llama making straight the path, I just roll with it. Take what he teach and flow with it. On these tracks I'm novel, trying to get back to my opera. Can't be hot or cold with it, had to make up my mind. No Mary Kay or no Maybelline, kinda like my Aku, all covered up and they stay so clean. Salute to my Aki, that's my Kodash posse. Standing on the wall for Yashara, won't let no one stop me. Yahudim the winning team, we true Gabar like Clay and Curry. Be about my Abba's B.I.Z. until the day they bury
So
me.
if my heart gave up and my veins won't pump, cause my lungs gave in, you know I gave
now listening to ZMR Radio. Don't touch that dial.
Hey y'all, this your girl LV.
Serving y'all.
This is Danielle Jones, and you're listening to ZMR Radio.
Don't touch that dial.